All right. So today we're going to talk about what a debate looks like. Again, just a refresher. And we're going to look at something else too. Staying strong in a debate. Because first of all, Joe, last club meeting, our friend Noah, who is treasurer, he kind of crumbled when he was debating Ben here. So we're going to look at, we're going to use that as an example for today. Because when that happened, I was like, oh boy. I mean, it made for a good B-roll, but there's a lot to learn there, and anybody who's here wants to learn. So I figure today's staying strong in a debate. So I have a Word document here that goes into like self and other, the Greek version of a debate, our mission for Debate Club. But without further ado, I shall begin. So the mission of this club is to open your mind, right? And to accept opportunities when they come, and to properly balance broad and refined themes, so that you put yourself in balance, right? Like in first meeting, there was like you need to be like open to like a wide variety of themes, and then you need to be able to refine them. So you put those two ideas in the middle, and that's what the Greeks believed in a manner of speaking. So if you do this, you can train yourself to remain confident in a debate, and we'll get into that as we go. So the ancient Greeks knew this extremely well. Their debates weren't for the purpose of competition; they were for the purpose of every citizen to think for themselves. I'm writing some fascinating notes again. He's gonna be secretary one of these days.
15 minutes.
Yeah. So they taught people to weigh ideas against their own morals and ideals. So there wasn't much confirmation bias going on. And they knew that practicing this would help them understand themselves. It's a very difficult thing to decipher yourself, and why you behave the way you do, and why you think what you think, right? It's kind of, it's a challenge. And they believe each citizen must challenge themselves. So when you haven't challenged your own beliefs diligently, I'd say, you're probably going to be lacking confidence in them. So this is furthermore how you gain a perspective of yourself and can compare and contrast yourself to others. You guys ever heard of the idea that there's no self without other?
Emphasize.
Like without self you cannot have other, or I'm sorry, without other you cannot have self, vice versa.
I don't know. Maybe I have.
Well, you're a philosophy major, or
It's
yeah.
definitely, it rings a bell, but I haven't taken
The
ancient
other
Greek
stuff sounded
philosophy.
familiar. I took a persuasion class, and it was very much like Greek, or I think like rhetoric or something. I don't
If
know.
it's rhetoric, then it's probably Greek.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's good
That's
at ringing some
Aristotle.
bells.
What?
It's good at
the
that,
other
ringing
and the
bells.
self. Yeah, big
Oh.
stuff right there.
Yeah. So what this thing means is, I compared it again to fiction characters. So a fictional character has no character without others. So if you read a book or you watch a movie, there's no movie without the other characters. The center is on say Spider-Man and Peter Parker, but without everybody else, he's nothing. You know what I mean?
Like who?
Like Mary Jane, like the Green Goblin. How about that?
Okay, that's good.
That's enough, Ben.
Just making sure you're
Spider-Man.
making sure you're cultured.
So the character, like us in real life, we proact and react to phenomena in the world. But this is not a psych lecture, and I don't want to go deep on psych. I don't want to confuse anybody. What this club aims to do is aid your communication and confidence through debate. The psychoanalysts in Judeo-Christianity knew that the battle between good and evil is fought internally within the self. So for a debate, each dueler is battling with their own ideas and the other person's ideas in order to gain a new perspective of the world. So there's some levels here. And this lecture serves as a foundation for the philosophical comparison of the duel between two debaters and the conflict each debater has internally.